Got to mine these holes all over the show. Unfortunately, we don't have a flag pole, let alone a windsock. We lost that in a storm. Got to be welded all up. In fact, the windsock with the metal pole, Bill found on the very far side of the airfield. I know Duncan is flying. I need to just check and see where all of this stuff.
Trade traffic, Golf Charlie, Charlie Uniform Lima is 2 miles to the south, inbound to Ray.
Okay, now I've got to be careful of that lump there. And I know I can't go too far up the top. So I'm just having a little look around as we go back. Right. Very little right brake. Not plenty of left brake. But there again, it has stood for some time. We'll see what happens in a moment or two. I don't want to go too far up here. Master is on. Cabin heat is cold. Mixture is rich. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Round you come. Throttle nut is finger tight. Air brake is retracted. It doesn't like this wet very much. Altimeter is set 180. Controls full and free. We're locked, we're latched. Okay.
Having walked it before I flew, I knew that instead of aiming for the trees like we usually do, when I got level with the clubhouse there, I knew that I needed to start pulling over to the right a little bit. It was to be slightly right of the strip, simply because if I had stayed on that original line, there we are, that is what it basically meant I had to do was to backtrack the runway. I couldn't get any further than this little mini turning circle. Certainly the top end here was far too wet. It was drier on that side, so starting the takeoff run there, but instead of continuing in a straight line as we would normally do to pick up the trees in the distance, I knew that I had to come to the right to miss those badger workings there.
And we're into the air. Wow, it has been such a long time. Unfortunately, we had to use a battery pack to get it going. And as you saw, I had to pick my way through the holes in the runway. But we are in the air, and we're looking for Duncan at the moment. It's quite lively. But that was only to be expected. It's quite misty. I don't think there's too many people out this neck of the woods. There's a certain amount of water in the flood meadows.
On the mic, approaching 810 inbound.
Just trying to sort the trim out.
On
We've got hands off.
Final 18.
I'll put the hands back on now, seeing as that one turned us a little bit sharper than I would feel happy with. I mean, it's controllable, but it's just noticeable. Usually she's very good and she'll fly hands off without any problem at all, but she has stood for how many weeks? Well, it was all of February. We've got, so that's 4, 5, 6, I think this is 7 weeks since I flew last. Thank you very much for sticking with me, those people that have, in terms of my weekly edits. I've tried to put a little bit of flying in, although it's been old flying, but at the same time just keeping you aware of the sort of things that I've been up to. But yeah, I've still had reasonably steady numbers, and lots of people watching on that first day, so they're my regular followers, which is really nice. I do appreciate that. And also I think people have been liking the shout outs that I've been doing, although I'm not 100% sure on that one, but yeah, I mean, I'll keep it going for a little while. I noticed that I was actually including other people's videos on my end screen.
Yeah, visual red. I'll come inside just to the left.
On my end screen, but the last couple of edits, when I've tried to do that, it's allowed me to put the circle, the subscribe circle for somebody else on there, but I haven't found a way of actually dropping in their video onto the end screen. It only seems to allow me to drop my own. So if anybody knows what I need to do that, then, you know, please leave me a comment on that one. But I do, when I use a clip from somebody else, actually write a card for it. So anybody who wants to can have a look at the card. They can also have a look in the description, because I actually include it in the description as well. But yeah, as I say, thank you very much for watching and sticking with me. I do have lots of ideas and plans for this year. Hopefully I get the opportunity to do it, and yeah, we'll just wait and see on that one. That's an interesting set of bubbles. According to this, it's a headwind of 34 at the moment. Sorry, suddenly realised I'd gone quiet, but I was just looking out and thinking, one, I should have cleaned the windscreen, although I'm not 100% sure how much of that might have been flicked up. We were sticking in the mud quite a lot, But I'm not complaining. We are in the air, and that's very nice. Oh, what is that thing? Oh, we're going over the top of Dedham. Well and truly incomfortable country. In fact, the whole of this is the Dedham Vale area of outstanding natural beauty. This little bit seems to have got a little bit on the damp side. That's interesting. You got the river, the far side. I'll turn around so you can see that. But you got the river flowing, and then all on the northern side of it, it's all overflown. It's a stretch of water that usually does flood very easily. So circuit join, fuel is coming on, fuel pump is on, I'm putting it back onto the front tank. So fuel pump is on, we're on front tank, radio is on the safety comm, engine T's and P's are all okay, DI, well, we don't have, altimeter is set. It's quite disconcerting really, approaching without a windsock, but there's nothing at the moment to indicate exactly what the wind is doing, apart from the fact that we know that in this direction I'm being given my slowest ground speed, so I assume I'm flying into it. Can't see the D18, so I don't know whether Duncan is still flying.
Leyland traffic, Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel is in the overhead, Leyland traffic.
Let it run nice and long today. Give me a chance to find out exactly what it seems to be doing. Okay, brakes are off, undercarriage is down and locked. Mixture is fully rich. Fuel is on and sufficient. Fuel pump is on, air brake will use in a little while. Carb heat I've already got as being hot. So, hatches are secure, harness is tight. That's it. Doesn't look as if anybody is doing any gliding today. major surprise though with that. Just see Duncan. I did wonder why Martin and John had come out on the basis that I hadn't actually got there. I don't think he'll pick it up, but he's on the wingtip now. Air braker's coming down. Yeah, a little bump bar down there is confirming that it is a dead cross.
Mainland traffic, Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel, final contact 1 on, mainland traffic.
It's rather angled, I appreciate, but I am nose into wind. The tree seems to have grown even taller. I'm sure it hasn't. A bit of wobbly woo. Well, there we are, back on the ground. A long time since we've had a live flight as such. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Share it with anybody who you think might be interested. Please leave me a comment, tick like, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Thank you very much for your support, and hopefully I'll see you again next week.